So here's another two project I was working on currently. The fun of the Partscaster guitar DIY building is you can have a lot of different parts, can swapping around. And so this one is another red Telecaster, also the hollow body. These two guitars are actually two of my favorite guitar. This body with this neck is working quite well, and because this neck is my favorite neck, because it have 1 3/4 inch neck wide and 59 round back. Is a little bit chunky and original Stratocaster guitar neck. So it's actually a little bit wider on here, the neck. Maybe you cannot see on camera because it's just a little bit. And because this is my favorite neck, it's the favorite most comfortable neck I use. So I want to change this to this body because this is the most favorite body of mine is a Koa body. So I already tried another neck with this body, but next neck is using on other guitar. I will show you later. So I was thinking about change this neck to this body. So this become my favorite Stratocaster guitar with this neck because this one is a kind of more reddish color. The maple neck, the Birdseye maple neck is a kind of reddish color because I want to match it with this body. So this change to this body is will be quite nice matching. Originally on this body, I was using this pickup on the bridge. This is a Samuel Duncan P Rally. It's a P90 on the here and a small rally on the front. It can be the P90 one. I think the sounding is okay for me, but the rally one I don't like. It's, when you're switching between the P90 and the rally one, the rally one is a very low volume when you're switching. Also, the sounding is not just okay. It's ordinary, too ordinary for me. So I changed the bridge pickup to the lace music dolly lace sensor. So it's the green one on front and the purple one on the back. I also already making the black color pickup to the matching these two kind of copper gold kind of finish. I will show you later on the other video how to make this color change. So when I decide to make this to next neck to this body, I put aside. I will talk about how I want to change to this guitar. So this neck, when I remove, I will maybe the maple neck or other kind of hardened wood may be more suitable for this guitar. I don't know. First of all, I will test this Koa body, Koa neck with the amber fingerboard because I think this gives to another favor because this is a maple cap on the top and mahogany on the bottom. So the KO is kind of below the middle one, a little bit darker. But the amber fingerboard will be making it compensate the high pitch tone. So I will test this first, maybe to put this neck on this body. I think it's also quite matching. The darker wood with this darker red color. The second thing I want to change is the bridge. Originally, I designed this bridge just for kind of experiment. over some time, you know, my taste is changed. I think I agree with some opinion. This beach too much. It doesn't really matching with the body. So I thinking about maybe change to this more traditional kind of bridge. For this gold color, maybe it's a little bit too much because the gold color. So I will try to tone down the gold color. I will sanding out the gold color and maybe attaching some more kind of a copper feel to the bridge. So it's have a different kind of uniqueness rather than just gold color or the silver plate. And for the pickup, this P90 and this bridge pickup I like a lot. It's quite nice sounding. The P90 is a kind of traditional warm sounding pickup, and the bridge pickup is a kind of more Telecaster whiting sound, more bright sound. The bridge pickup is more chunky like the traditional Telecaster bridge. Only the middle one is not matching. Side of the traditional Stratocaster single core pickup, and also it's reverse winding, so it can be hand cancelling on the second position when these two pickups together. But when these two pickups together, it's a kind of a more hollow sounding and screaming kind of a sound, which are kind of piercing to your eyes. I don't like, so I will change this the middle one. Either I will change it to a kind of more warm, traditional, old school, low output single core, or I will try this one. A kind of a humbucking in the size of a single core. So I gonna try this first because on this body it don't have humbucking, so this middle one can be served as the option of humbucking and the kind of in traditional single core size. Also, it can be core tapping to as one single core. So I will try this first. If this is working with the body, I will also pinch this car pickup, the black pickup to this finish to matching the whole guitar. Another option for me is I will using this neck for this body because it got a IV branding, maybe matching with this body. But for this VIP body, it's another story. It's got also free pickup. I will maybe talk about this on the other video. If I change this to this body, I will make this. This is also a Koa neck, also with a membrane fingerboard. So this one thin. So if I switching this neck to this body, I will change this neck to this VIP body because this is more like a Partscaster style. This body. Of course, I will need to change the tuning peak to kind of a darker color, like this one. Also, because this already using the copper kind of finish like this will be also matching this body. So this is part of fun to swapping the things around when you're working on things. Also, I can talk about for this body, I already making this kind of pickup ring. I haven't painted it yet. It's the original 3D painting gray color. So this one actually I will planning to use it on other body. I will design the new one for this body. Actually, I will make it a picard ring. Also, starting to cover the hair, so it's more universe. I don't know, maybe the picard ring maybe matching the green color or